right, DGP Tuesday, you brats. All right. Simple subjects, my simple subjects. That's right, Quinn. It is student. Well done. Student is our simple subject. Simple subject is marked with an S. Once we have our simple subject, then we can find our complete subject, right? It's our simple subject plus any of our modifiers. So what is our complete subject?
Book.
Class.
Hold on. The simple subject has to be in the complete subject.
Oh, so
It's the who or the what that's doing this.
Oh,
it's broad.
Verbs will always be in the predicate. They will not be in the subject. The complete subject is always the simple subject and anything that modifies it or makes it more specific. Is that you, Logan?
Yeah.
Yep. It is each student. So, again, simple subject and any of its modifiers. You said a lot of words. Remember that you click on the box you want to highlight, and then any others, you just hold on Shift and arrow over to them, or you can click on one box, hold on Shift, and click on the other boxes you want to highlight. Okay? Then we go up to our waffle. Make sure that we're on single underline, and you hit the bottom border button. The single underline is the very top one. The double underline is the very bottom one. So once you hit bottom border, bam, now we have our complete subject underlined. Okay. All right. So once we have the complete subject, now we find the verb. It is brought. Is it VI or VT?
BT.
Why?
Because brought. Oh wait, VT. Oh, but what's VT mean?
It means it's a transitive verb. It means it helps the subject
Oh yeah, wait.
get to the objects directly.
It's telling them that the students brought in it's bringing the book
Just the book?
and the paper.
Just the book and the paper?
And their
The book,
pencil.
paper, pencil.
So what does that make book, paper, and pencil? The do's, which are the direct objects. So again, when we're talking caveman talk, the basics we want them to know is that student brought book, paper, pencil. Student brought book, paper, pencil. Make fire. Yeah. Maybe it would take some work, but yeah. Okay. Does this make sense? Okay. Now that we have our verb and the objects that are directly affected by the subject, we need our complete predicate, which is our double underline. Where does our complete predicate begin and end? Which
there and it ends at and.
goes from there to and. Brought and pencil. We're getting closer.
Wait, no, it starts at there and then it ends at 2.
Well, the verbs have to be in the predicate.
Oh, it starts at brought.
Okay, so what do we do with the helping verb?
We just get rid of it.
We don't get rid of it. What does the helping verb have to stay with? The verb. So we go from has to what?
Class.
All the way to class. A lot of times, well, if we look at clauses and not sentences within the clause, once we find the simple subject, the rest of the clause to complete the thought is our complete predicate. So remember, we highlight all of them. It's simple to highlight. We can hold down Shift after we've highlighted one and then hit an arrow over, or we can hold down Shift and click on the last box. Then we go up to our waffle or our window, click on the border style and double underline, and then you hit the bottom border button. Was everyone able to get it to look like that? Okay, if you're still having issues with that, let me know. I can help you. That way you don't fall behind with it. Okay. Now what we have left is our prepositional phrase. Our prepositional phrase starts with the preposition and ends at the object that's affected by it. So where does this prepositional phrase begin and end? What do you got, Nick? Well done. Begins at 2, ends at class. So we put our parenthesis at the beginning of 2 and put 1 at the end of class. Okay? So what does that make class in our sentence? No.
Class is boring.
Over.
It makes it our OP. It makes it our object of our preposition. This is the object that is affected by the preposition. To class. Now, when you see the word to, it's usually talking about direction. TO is talking about direction. All right? Since you have to move in directions, almost always it's going to be an adverb prepositional phrase. Okay? So don't forget to select that so we know what type of prepositional phrase we have. Just as a reference, or just in the future, I will tell you that I will continue to teach this all year long. You just need to be able to find a prepositional phrase. If you start to figure out what the adverb and adjective prepositional phrases are, great, but it's not a requirement. All right? Questions, concerns, general frustrations about DGP?
So what about bank?
The bank is where we have all of our selections of what we're looking for. All right.